Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be... Goes for a shot! The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Nedved, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Seedorf. Hoeneß. Hoeneß takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Carlos. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shoots! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos delivers. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Lazio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's gone for a throw-in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nedved. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Nicely shaped cross. Bullet! And he's there to retrieve it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Roberto Carlos! Bellingham. And it's Lahm. Could move up a gear here. Looks across and plays it in. Lahm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ibrahimovic! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Botafogo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ibrahimovic driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's shifting through the gears here. That's been drilled forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ledved. Lahm. And the return pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's looking wide. Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. And it's Lahm. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Vieira. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24.
Rafael Leao.
Camisa 20.
Rafael Leao
Camisa
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini is always looking to break lines. Good ball over the top.
Camisa 8. Camisa 15.
Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been won straight back. Now it's Platini. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Lahm. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Lazio! And the comeback is complete. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
The changes
5.
then in quick succession.
Vai ser
Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Lazio get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shooting chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Teremos uma substituição.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Hullet. Rafael Leao. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Bale fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This looks promising. That's tidy. And he shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Botafogo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Botafogo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played over towards the opposite flank, pinches it off him. That's going to go a long way. Vieira. Platini. And that is that. Botafogo have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm the commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vieira has given away a free kick. Decent progress down the left. And here's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shot, can he finish? Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lahm plays it short. Hoeneß stood his ground. Real chance! And again! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nedved. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Iniesta. Nedved tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos turns and goes back, and he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hoeneß is offering a wry smile there. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Hullet. Backward it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos showing good feet. And the ball is out of play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. And that is out of play. It's a goal kick. Maldini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta. Iniesta puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nicked it back promptly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Iniesta, looking to play him in. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well cleared. Iniesta. Lazio finding their passes. He is just caressing the ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of it? And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Oh, super ball! It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's very neat. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Botafogo are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we're off again. Yeah. Nedved aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Iniesta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the right. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Nedved. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Nedved with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24.
Botafogo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Camisa 19.
Lazio give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Fechando o campo
And
para
here's
a casa
Hullet.
dele.
Bale!
Camisa
He's
10.
keen,
Camisa 18.
determined to have his say.
Camisa
Botafogo
8.
really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Ball swung in. And now they can clear their lines. Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Out to the right. The ball goes in. Maldini tries to clear. Well, they've got it again. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Carlos. Azar. Bale! And he's there to clear it. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a shade optimistic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lazio choosing to make the first change. Ferdinand. Here's Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Goes for a shot! Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And it's Bellingham. And this is Roberto Carlos. Lazio can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Lahm, Botafogo looking to pass them. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard goes short. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Platini. He has found the way through. It's a good look. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.